Alright guys, I could use your help here. I cannot get this thing started. I had it running and started for about 10-15 seconds about 3 days ago. Thing fired up, idled, ran really great. I mean, I was so happy. ECU, everything was wired up exactly how it is now. As you can see, I don't have the radiator hooked up, so I started up and it was running just to check. Awesome, I'm happy. But then I needed to shut it down, so I turned the key off and it wouldn't shut down. And I think that's because I had the main relay wired up wrong for constant power. Anyway, I came around to the front and kind of panicked, and the only way I could think of to shut it off was over here, the igniter. I pulled off the big plug and the little plug, turned the car off. Great, right? I come back the next day, car won't start. It's doing exactly what it does now. It just won't start. I've metered out all the plugs on the wiring. I'm getting power on all of them I should. I'm getting power to all of my coils. As you can see here, this is where I messed up the first time when I couldn't get it started. I had accidentally cut the wire to the crank sensor. I've taken the alternator out and I looked in the crank sensor hole, the star tooth, everything looks okay. I've ran extra grounds from the intake to the body into the frame, just in case it was a ground issue. I ran an extra ground back to my grounding block. It's getting fuel. Fuel pump comes on. You can hear the fuel in the fuel rail. You can take a plug out and smell fuel. Fuel's fine. And it sounds like it's getting ignition. It's doing a little bit of popping, like there's something going on. It's just not, it's not firing off. I thought maybe by pulling the plugs on the igniter here, I screwed that up, so I ordered a new igniter, well, new used igniter. Toss it on, it does the exact same thing it's doing now. Somebody mentioned that I might have jacked up the wiring here. I don't know how to test if it's, I mean, everything visually looks fine, everything meters out fine, it's for continuity. I don't know how to check if that's messed up, but I didn't touch anything else. I came out, turned the key, and it wouldn't start again. All my fuses look good. It's wired up exactly the same. Let me show you what it does. So in here, turn the key on. So that's the fuel pump. And here we go. Come on. See, it's getting, it's trying, it just can't quite make it there. But I mean, before when the crank sensor was unplugged, it wouldn't even try and pop or nothing, of course. But now, I mean, and then it fired up and ran great. Pulled those plugs, and now it's doing this. I mean, did I jack up the ECU? Any hints, anything I can try, anything would be appreciated. Thanks.